What is up, everybody? What is up? Oh, God, I got to change this mic. Do not like the way how that sounds. Give me a second. It shouldn't take me that long. Come on now, microphone. Come on. Get in there. Or not. We might have technical difficulties. Probably might be using a Logitech webcam, which is terrible, but at the same time, lately, all of our stuff has been so disorganized as of late. Like, not even funny at this point. But what is up, everybody that is now joining me and everything else like that? I know you guys can hear the Logitech cam, which I'm trying to get my old microphone on, but, sometimes, these things, it's a little bit unhinged. All right, can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm back. Having technical issues, apparently. Now my microphone doesn't even want to work. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of technical issues as of late. That's why I really haven't been here on inside this computer room. Like, for instance, my microphone doesn't want to work. So I'm stuck with using the Logitech cam that you see before you. And as you guys can tell, it doesn't sound really good. And it really doesn't make my voice sound any better either. So I don't know what that was. It was like a bit of a flash. Oh wow! So we got a thunderstorm here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Good God, I knew it was something. But yeah, we are having technical issues as always here in the MalcGoolie channel. But technical issues be damned. I have picks and predictions, and I'm going to be fair and honest with you all. I did not know that we had a pay-per-view. Didn't know we had a pay-per-view this week. Did not know that we had one at all tomorrow. Didn't know. And mostly that's my fault, but at the same time, I kind of put the blame on WWE's marketing department on that, because the only reason why I remembered was because of their Instagram. I don't remember anything being posted on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown about NXT. I don't know if it, like, the marketing here in Indianapolis didn't want me to see the show, or the fact of something like that. But yeah, it's storming bad. Yeah, it's storming bad right now. I just saw some lightning, so maybe that's the reason why my microphone is not working. But we will get to that bridge. We will figure out why my microphone is acting like an ass, and hopefully we can get over it. But in the meantime, Hell in a Cell is next Sunday. Now, I do know that Hell in a Cell is next Sunday, which I will gladly be live for next week. And also, I know I haven't been streaming as much. I've had family over here last week. I wanted to have a break, not from YouTubing, but just wanted to spend time and get some personal stuff in order. And I did just that. But I am here for picks and predictions for NXT in Your House 2021. I'm going to be fair and honest with you that the only person in the MalcGoolie corral. Okay, I'm looking at it. And the MalcGoolie Corral, in other words, when it comes to the picks and predictions, I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone just to make sure. The only person that tuned in to their picks and prediction was Key. Key in the building was the only one. So I'm going to be reading Key's picks and predictions. I'm assuming she's going to be the only one doing it, streaming this with me tomorrow. If not, me by myself doesn't hurt one bit. I even told them from here on out until we get this technical issue of not having no sound. So, like, for instance, if Darion or anybody else wanted to show up and pop up, I can't even be able to hear them. The only time I have to hear them if I have my phone on me. And unfortunately, I do not want to do all that. That's doing too much. I don't know what's going on with our computer. I think it's because it's old. And I think it's time for us to upgrade it. But, you know, upgrade means upgraded money, which I do not have at the moment. One of my biggest things for this year is to get another computer. So that way we don't have no sound problems. Mic issues aren't affected. And I don't have to use this Logitech Cam, which I'm using right now. So having this microphone right here is pretty pointless. But like I said, electricity issues and everything else be damned. I got a pay-per-view to pick and predict. Like I said, I feel like this In Your House show was not really advertised well. Maybe on my end. I don't know about the rest of you, but I know in my end, these were not great. This was not really great to market. And I'm not saying that the pay-per-view is going to be bad. Hell no, because I'm looking at the card. We got 5 matches, and all 5 of them do not look bad at all. So let's get started with the first match here on this card is Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li with Boa and Mi Ying. I'm not gonna lie, I have been watching a little bit of NXT, and I love what they have done with Xia Li. Now, Mercedes Martinez, on the other hand, I've been a little bit disappointed on how her NXT reign has started. I thought she would be the one to take the belt off of Io Shirai or hell, Rhea Ripley, but it's like she's a really good wrestler, but my God, it's like her NXT run has been stale, and knowing and what I've been seeing, what they've been doing with Xia Li, they've been trying to get, you know, her this new gimmick of hers down in packed. And you know what? I'm going with Xia Li. It's unfortunate too for Mercedes Martinez. Like, I don't know, what do you do? Like, I don't want her to be on the main roster, which obviously they're not going to do. Thank God. But I don't know about you guys, but her NXT run has been stale, very, very stale, and I just don't understand why. So I got Xia Li over Mercedes Martinez. I believe Key, on the other hand, she went over. I'm trying to get her picks. Should have wrote these down, but you know, it happens. Let me see. I think I just passed her picks. Okay, yeah. She had she has Mercedes Martinez winning tomorrow. So it's a versus thing. I got Xia Li, she got Mercedes Martinez. The next match to predict here is the winner takes all 6-man tag team match for the North American and the NXT tag team titles, as Bryson Reed and Bronson Reed and MSK versus Legado del Fantasma. I'm not going to, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going with MSK and Bryson Reed. I literally see no purpose on giving. I mean, don't get me wrong. Santos Escobar is an incredible talent. He had an amazing run with the Cruiserweight Championship. And Malc's expressions, but why Strowman WWE? Why? Oh my God! If you guys want to talk about the my thoughts on everybody getting fired, there's a video on my channel. I did a live stream, Troy James, about a week and a half ago, And I said there's no reason to get mad about it. Let me read some of these. There are rumors that Mercedes Martinez may be on the ring. No, why? She's not really doing good in NXT, so why the hell would you put her in with someone that's not equally as good? Okay. Randy Sam says Malc's face expressions for this match. To be honest, I do not see Bronson Reed and MSK, who just recently won their titles. I do not even see them losing those belts. They're not losing their belts. And as much as I love Escobar and Raquel, sorry, I can't think of his name right now because he's a really great talent. I thought he was going to be lost in the shuffle, but thank God he's not. Rulo Mendoza. Yeah, him. And Joaquin Wilde, I do not see them winning all three of those belts. It would be great to see that, but Bronson Reed, NXT, the writers and producers, they like them, and they love MSK. I think MSK should have a long title reign, and so should Bryson Reed. I think they both should have a long title reign. They should not lose those belts tomorrow. So me and Key, I'm looking at Key's picks here. She and I are thinking the same. She and I are literally thinking the same thing here. We agreed. We got Reed and MSK winning this match. WWE signed Daivari as producer. Oh, really? I did not know that. Why you keep hearing about Brock Lesnar? Because what I'm told through the grapevine, the reason why Vince got rid of some of these actually, no. I'm not putting this on Vince. John Laurinaitis let these guys go. And, oh God. And what I've heard, Vince was confused on why he got rid of them. It's funny how a billionaire doesn't know that your head of talent relations that you recently hired back, who damn near was one of the cancers that was killing your company, you brought him back. He fires some big name stars who might make a big name somewhere else, like New Japan, all this stuff like this. How do you know? How do you know, Vince? That just tells me it was just, I couldn't even get mad about it, y'all. It was just laughable, and it's just laughable that Vince doesn't know. He knows. I mean, hell, if I'm John Laurinaitis and I slept with, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put the Bella Twins on the spot, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Nikki. I do like Brie. I'm not a fan of Nikki. Oh my God. So the real reason why they let go of these contracts, now the rumor has it, so they can bring Brock back with all of the money. If that happens, Vince has learned nothing. And I know a lot of you are going to see me scream and see me yell and see me go crazy, get a freaking bottle of wine out because I'm going to probably bitch and complain. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to literally look at my TV, all dead inside, and just look at the Brock Lesnar fan base and say, hey, you got your beast back. So how long is it till him and Vince fuck up again? How long? I do not want Brock back. I think WWE's been, even though granted, it's been absolutely ass, mostly Monday Night Raw. You don't need Brock. You don't. You don't need Brock. They're going to be Brock Lesnar back. Oh, God. They're going to do it at SummerSlam, aren't they? They're going to, oh, my God. It's bad enough. Look, I'm a little upset for SummerSlam, to be honest with you. Number one, no disrespect to Hammer, John, and Darion from the Spotlight Sports Network. No disrespect to them. I'm happy SummerSlam is in Vegas. But what I am upset about, I got to hear, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. I got to hear, like, these is bloody shoes. I got to hear Cardi B not only be the host for this thing, but also perform live at SummerSlam. If you all can tell, I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan. I think she's, well, body-wise type. Personality, she's okay. I'm just not a big fan of her rapping, of her rap. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm really not. It's damn near the same crap. God, that's another separate video I'd like to do. Like, rap literally just sucks right now. Thank God for J. Cole's new album. And now I'm just waiting on Kendrick. Come on, Kendrick, it's your turn. If J. Cole can put out a banger, it's time for you to come out with a banger. Oh God. Yeah, you can't wait, Sleeping Angels. Go Cubs, go. Can we talk about the Cubs? Okay. They want all the big stories for SummerSlam in front of a crowd so they can sell that place out. That's all this is. And I can't get mad if they bring Brock back. I'm just going to literally laugh because Vince has learned nothing. He refuses to learn nothing. Like I said, like John Moxley said, CM Punk said, once that man dies in the chair, you kind of already know if Vince wanted to sell out the stadium in Vegas, he had to bring Brock. Yeah, he's bringing Brock back. I'm at it. Screw it. I'm all on board. Damn it. If he brings Brock back, oh my God, I might have to have a drink. I might have to have 2 or 3 drinks of me crying. And no, I'm not going to be that asshole and say, oh, I'm going to AEW, WWE like some people. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to abandon ship. I'm just going to drink my conscience away. Yes, sir, I'm watching the Cubs game right now. White Sox going to take the city back. Tell your manager to stop bitching and moaning on every goddamn rule. Then we'll talk. He's going to be the reason why you guys are going to be out the wild card division. I can at the wild card. That is going to be thing. No, Troy, everyone's not talking about the Chicago White Sox. They're still talking about the Cubs. The Cubs are playing better baseball than the White Sox is right now. Ain't White Sox getting hurt by injuries right now? Better off bringing Cena back. Actually, to be honest, John Cena is coming back. Apparently, they're going to do Roman Reigns versus John Cena. My thoughts on that, I'm actually okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't see Cena winning the damn belt, but oh my God, if John Cena beats Roman Reigns, oh my God, I'm going to laugh if John Cena beats Roman Reigns. Oh yeah. And apparently at Hell in a Cell, inside the damn thing, we're going to get Roman versus Ray for the Universal title. Why? Like, they just literally put the Mysterios. They literally put the Mysterios in this damn... I get it that they're feuding with the Usos, but you did not have to put Roman in there. You could have just put... Roman could have had the damn night off. Or better yet, you could have just done, I don't know, maybe a 6-man, Rey Mysterio and Dominic gets to find a mystery partner. You could have did a 6-man tag team out in the Cell. You didn't need to have Roman and Rey. And don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting Roman and Rey. I think they'll have a tremendous match. But good God almighty, you don't have to put this. They just literally threw Ray in like, hey, Ray, we're going to throw you in, you and Dominic in, father and son against the Samoan dynasty, even though the Samoan dynasty is going through a little bit of trials and tribulation, even though it should be Jimmy versus Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. Now we're just going to throw you in there. Why? I love Ray and I love Roman, but that's a match I really don't want to see. And I love both superstars, and I damn sure don't want it to be inside a Hell in a Cell. I know I'm off topic right now in these picks and predictions. But you know what? Just for some special content for you guys, I'll talk about everything that I have seen and what I've heard and everything else. Let's just get back to the picks and predictions, okay? And then we'll talk about everything else that's happening in the crazy world of professional wrestling. And I heard that they're going to do Bayley versus Sasha again. They're not doing it. Sasha's still doing all that. Did you hear they're gonna get the ride for your Survivor Series? What do you mean? Survivor Series is supposed to come to Indianapolis. Survivor Series is coming to Indianapolis. Oh, you're freaking lying. The last time we had Survivor Series was when the Shield debuted in 2013 or 2012. That was the last time Survivor Series ever was in Indianapolis. And I was there that night, and it was a good show live. I might have to watch that pay-per-view and review it on a TV standpoint, because a live perspective, it was good as hell. I think it was really good. Can't touch Survivor Series 02, though. I don't think any pay-per-view can touch that. Survivor Series in Brooklyn. Oh, it's in Brooklyn. Oh, it's in Brooklyn. I'm about to say, Survivor Series in Indianapolis? I'm like, yo, I'm still waiting for them to put TLC in Indianapolis. If they do TLC in Indy, I'm all for it. I will go to front row just to watch that match, just to watch a TLC match. That's the only match I've never seen a TLC match up close, and I've never even seen a Hell in a Cell up close. I've seen Last Man Standing. I've seen a whole cage matches. I've seen lumberjack matches. The only matches I have not seen in this lifetime is a Hell in a Cell. And I don't want to put Money in the Bank because a ladder match is still a ladder match. But yeah, I would love for Indianapolis to have TLC. Book it, Indy. Do it. For God's sakes, I think we kind of do it because the Pacers are ass. Thank God. And Pacer fans have realized that they're ass. They need to rebuild because they're cursed. Thank God I'm a Bulls fan. Hopefully we can get Kyle Lowry and Bradley Beal, and then we can have a super team like the Brooklyn Nets. All right. Now, I've done Mercedes Martinez and Zia Lee. I've done the six-man tag. Now let's do the women's for the NXT Women's Championship. Raquel Gonzalez with Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon with Shotzi Blackheart. This one here is a no-brainer. Raquel is retaining. I think he picked Ember for some reason. Did she pick Ember? She did pick Ember. I don't know why she picked Ember. I can probably see why. The fan in her picked Ember because, she's a big fan of Ember Moon. I love Ember Moon myself, but Raquel just won that belt. Raquel's not losing that belt anytime soon. The only person who could take the belt off of Raquel is Dakota Kai. And you all know what's going to happen. Dakota Kai is going to betray Raquel. They're going to make Raquel a baby face, and then damn well it's going to happen. Dakota Kai is going to be the one to take the belt off of Raquel now. And you might call me crazy. You might call me cray. I don't care. Hell, they might do Z Elite, and that would actually be cool too. But yeah, this has betray mixed all over it. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Shotzi betrayed Ember. And even though I don't want to see Shotzi turn heel, personally, I'm a little upset that her and Ember Moon didn't even, they lost the belts, but, it is what it is. I don't see the way holding those women's tag team belts for long. I think Ember Moon and Shotzi should still be champions. Nothing against Candice LeRae and the other girl. Yeah. Malc's up. You hear Money in the Bank is going to be in July. Yes. I'm actually cool with Money in the Bank being in July. All right. So next is we got a ladder match, folks. A ladder match. One of my favorite matches. My favorite matches. I love ladder matches. And this time, the $1 Million Championship is on the line as LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes. I think they're slowly turning Cameron Grimes into a babyface. And I'm going to say right now, I love the story how Cameron got all this money and he's acting like a douche. But then, ever since they brought the $1 Million Man and it looked like he brought his legions to LA Knight, I don't mind a Cameron Grimes babyface turn. I don't mind it. I think LA Knight is a tremendous heel. And I have this funny feeling that LA Knight would look better with the $1 Million Championship. I'm happy they brought it back. I think the last time we saw that championship was when Ted DiBiase Jr. had that belt, and I'm a big huge fan of Ted DiBiase Jr. Don't know what he's doing. I think he's in NWA, if I'm not mistaken. See, I'll look that up. But yeah, LA Knight will win the ladder match. I do see some shady shit going on with the $1 Million Man probably at ringside. Like this screams out LA Knight. Key in the building. On the other hand, who did she pick? Key in the building. Who did you pick? I think you picked LA Knight yourself. She picked LA Knight. Okay. So Key we agreed on Mason Reed and MSK retaining. We disagreed on 2 matches, and that is the 2 women's matches. She has Ember Moon winning the NXT Women's Champion. She has Martinez being the Elite. I don't see Ember or Martinez winning. Now, we do agree on LA Knight. So now it's up to the main event. Karrion Kross with the lovely Scarlett versus Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano with Austin Theory versus Pete Dunne with Oney Larkin versus Kyle O'Reilly. A 5-way match for the NXT Championship. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't mind if Kyle O'Reilly had his moment. But personally, I think he needs to have his moment in a singles match. Not being put in with 4 other guys in this type of scenario. And with Karrion Kross just winning the belt and whatnot, and also having a tremendous title reign. Not tremendous title, it's a tremendous title defense against Finn Balor. I'm going with Karrion Kross to retain the title. Me and Key both said Kross will retain the title. I do not see I don't see it, y'all. I do not see Adam Cole winning that belt back. If Adam Cole wins that belt back, Jesus Christ, if he win that belt back. Johnny Gargano, I wouldn't mind if he was the world champion. I mean, his wife is co-owner of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, so why not? Pete Dunne, it's here or there. Kyle O'Reilly is the Cinderella pick, and that would be great for Kyle O'Reilly after that great match with Adam Cole. So that will leave Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, I don't see him losing that belt. Maybe till the SummerSlam weekend, or hell, they might wait till Survivor Series weekend to take the belt off of him. But the question is who? You could make the argument Kyle O'Reilly, or you could make the rumor of what I'm hearing, and this, I don't know if this is true or not, but I am hearing through the grapevine that Daniel Bryan might return to WWE only to wrestle in NXT. Now, if that happens, you have all these possibilities. Daniel Bryan versus Johnny Gargano. Daniel Bryan versus Isaiah Scott. Daniel Bryan versus Adam Cole. Daniel Bryan versus Pete Dunne. Daniel Bryan versus, you get the idea. If they do bring Daniel Bryan to NXT, I will freak out. I will have a Mark moment. And I know some people say, oh, Daniel Bryan is a downgrade. To me, I don't think it's a downgrade. I think it's, hell, you got someone who's, one of those popular indie stars coming into NXT, where there are some indie stars there in NXT. It would be a match made in heaven for him. It would be so many dream matches. It's just like with Finn Balor. So, oh God, Finn versus Daniel Bryan. Jesus. Okay, so yeah. I have, in my picks and predictions, I have nobody losing their belts. I don't see Raquel losing her belt. I don't see Reed and MSK losing their belts. I don't even see the world champion losing his belt. So, and the only title change that's going to happen is the $1 Million Championship. And That's how I feel. So if you guys just now joining me, these are my picks for tomorrow's show. Karrion Kross is retaining. Raquel is retaining her belt. MSK and Bryson Reed are retaining their belts. LA Knight is winning the $1 Million Championship, and Zia Lee. Key in the building. She has Kross winning. She has Reed and MSK retaining. She has Mercedes Martinez beating Zia Lee. She also has Zia Lee, not Zia Lee, sorry. She has Ember Moon beating Raquel. And last but not least, she also agrees she got LA Knight. So yeah, that's the picks and predictions for NXT. In your house, personally, I wish the marketing was better for it. I really wish it was, because it would be better. Before I get out of here, let's talk about ACW. ACW is returning very soon. The first episode might start in the end of June to the beginning of July. I think I have 3 people. Four people I have to create, and it's been a headache. And I've also got to re-update the goddamn roster because I have a few stars too many. So what does that mean for Dragon Gate? I might do one more huge show for Dragon Gate and give Dragon Gate a break, or might cancel it in general. So there's that. Also, as for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown live streams, they will come back soon until we get our computer fixed. So that way, when I do streams on when I do live streams like this, it would be easier for me to literally hear people who want to guest join and everything else like that. So tomorrow, you won't see me in this room. You'll see me in the living room like I normally been doing. I think I might make that a habit of doing living room live streams because I do love that lazy boy. But other than that, that is it. Samoa Joe is thinking about returning to WWE, but he wants to be in NXT. That's perfectly fine. But I don't think would WWE bring him back though? Would they bring him back to NXT though? And then also, oh yeah, Slammiversary. I do know that tonight was against all odds. I will be doing Slammiversary. Now the next AEW pay-per-view, I will try my best to do. And speaking of Double or Nothing, I did see Double or Nothing. Not the whole show, but just 3 matches. I did see Sting's return match, which was good around fans. The triple threat match was good. And that Stadium Stampede, holy crap, that was good. But yeah, I'm going to end it off here. I know it's a little bit weird for me doing short lives like this, but hey, it is what it is. Also, Al Snow's. What if Al Snow was ECW World Heavyweight Champion? Will be uploaded next week. Can't wait for you guys to see that. And that's all I have. So until then, you guys have a wonderful night. This is MalcGoolie signing off. It is starting to really pour down here in Indy. So bless you all and peace.